This is Jake with A.G. Russell Knives, and today I have for you the 3 5/8 inch gun stock. This is the smaller version of the medium gun stock, nice and pocket sized. As the name suggests, the handle is 3 5/8 inches. Nice clip point blade with a recurved edge there. On this one we have a black Rucarta. This material will probably last you the longest of the three. Should be able to pass this down a generation or two. Last I checked, we only had a very few of these left, so it wouldn't surprise me if by the time you see this video we are completely out on the black Rucarta. We will still have a few of the others left though. Yellow Delrin, nice classic look to it. It is the easiest to find in sheer findability. If you are a regular woodsman and you drop this in the woods, you're going to find it the easiest, of course. And probably my favorite, Cocobolo wood. Nice, pretty grain to it. This one's a little darker than usual, but they come in a wide range. They tend to lean on the dark side, usually not quite this dark, but I do love the wood grains to it. Let's get into the features. As I said, it has a clip point blade with a recurved edge there. A recurve acts, you can think of it as a large serration. So it's more adept at cutting things like rope, hemp, anything you'd use a serration on. Let's talk about the features. There's a nice, pretty inlaid shield there. The inside is all cleaned out. One of AG's pet peeves is when knives come and they're all dirty and factory gross on the inside. It has a stopper pin right there, and that keeps the blade from striking the hump. And so it can be closed as hard as you wish without hurting the blade edge on your hump. And that also allows for a wider blade, because you don't have to have a wider tang to protect the edge there. It has a nice lanyard, soft brown leather. You can use this in your pocket and pull it out, or put it in a pouch and pull it out of the pouch. I've seen some people kind of like roll it over to work as a stop pin there. Catches on the blade. Not that the blade really pops out anyways, since it's got the retention spring there. While I'm talking about the spring, it uses a coil spring in the back right here. I'll give you a picture. Looks a little something like that. That saves space versus some of the other springs, and it also holds up for longer with a smoother action. So unlocking it is smoother, and it will last for more years. It'll last longer, more opens and closes. I'll put a description in on the different types of lockback springs. You can look at that on the description. We have a nice little article describing the different ones and what they do. And let's talk about the blade. It is a clip point blade with a recurved edge. It has a nice deep nail nick there. The blade is only polished downward, and that gives this nail nick a little bit of an edge right there, so a little grip. And that allows you to use it just like a thumb stud and open it one-handed. Either side, either hand. So a neat little feature while still maintaining its classic traditional style look. A thumb bolt, thumb stud there would kind of ruin the look. Nice solid lockup. Good fit and finish. You can see I got a little oil slipping through the cracks there. That little black speck. It's made with an HCR 13 MOV stainless steel, and we get excellent reviews on our heat treatment for that. Made by our best manufacturer in China. They do a fantastic job on these lockbacks. And great fit and finish. Everything's fit in nice and tight. One of the advantages of the recurved blade is it acts as a large serration, so it presents an ever-changing angle to the material being cut, which gives it an advantage over a straight edge blade versus ropes and other things you'd use a serration on. Let me show you here. Nice and sharp. The other advantage to a recurved blade over a serrated blade is it's a lot easier to sharpen. You take some rods that are set to your angle and you just go down there. Oops. And that makes it a lot easier to sharpen this versus a serration. You'd have to go get a little cylindrical rod and go down each one. So much easier to sharpen. Still not quite as easy to sharpen a plain edge blade, just kind of a flat blade, because you can use those on a stone. But any rod system, and this is really easy to sharpen. All the hardware, bolsters, liners, the butt, all of that is made with a 400 series stainless steel. So a nice quality steel that's not going to junk out on you. Very popular blades. I've sold a lot of these for groomsmen gifts. And the bolsters are big enough you can get those engraved. And I've seen some people get these inlays engraved as well. That one we don't quite have the tools to do that one. You're going to have to take that to a jeweler to get that engraved. But we can do the bolsters. But overall, a very, very popular blade. I think you might be out of luck on these black ones. I suspect by upload time, we'll be pretty much just out of these. And let's get some measurements going here. We have a 2 7/8 inch blade. The handles coming in at get to the end there. 3 5/8, maybe just shy there. 3 5/8. And let's break out the old caliper. Blade thickness, we're at 0.13, or about 1/8 of an inch. And blade width should be coming in to close to 7/8. 0.8 there. thickness 0.44. I don't think the bolsters are any thicker than I think they're about the same. Yeah, 0.45. A little roundness to them. Black Rucarta coming in at 3 ounces. Delrin, 3 ounces. Cocobolo, 2.9. Before I close up, quick question for you guys. For the caliper thicknesses, such as on the thickness of the blade and the handle and how wide it is, it feels like it would be more useful to give it in millimeters rather than point inches. What do you guys think? Would you rather have it in millimeters or inches? Thanks for tuning in, guys. As always, if you enjoyed these videos, go ahead and subscribe to the channel or the Facebook page, wherever you're watching this. Help me out, give me a like, and as always, let me know in the comments if you want to see a particular knife next. Thanks for watching.